On this episode of Whitetail Addictions,
I'm what you call a lone wolf. I like to walk alone. I go hunt for the feeling. I thrive out on my own.
Whitetail Addictions is brought to you by Lone Wolf Custom Gear, the innovator of mobile hunting. Lone Wolf Arrowheads, recover your deer, not your broadhead. Osseo Gear, nature's best camouflage. Hoyt Archery, get serious, get Hoyt. Vortex Optics, the force of optics. Buck Fever Synthetics, make bucks hunt you. Painted Arrow Outdoors, relive the hunt. Face Off Bikes, make every hunt count. Onyx Hunt, maps for hunting, made by hunters.
Whitetail Addictions, baby. I love this shit.
I'm what you call a lone wolf. I like to walk alone. I go hunt for the feeling. I thrive out on my own. Look in my eyes, look at the prize, look at the yeah. Heart in my chest, holding my breath. I'm addicted to the game. I am the one they run from. Dead I lie and wait. I do not tremble, do not shake. Ice cold blood in my veins, yeah. The lone wolf is my name.
Wow, what a cage.
Hey guys, this is Zack Robb, and I can't wait to break down my 2023 hunting season for you guys this year on Whitetail Addictions. So I was born and raised here in Central Virginia. I started hunting seriously after high school when I was all done with the high school sports and football and powerlifting and all that. A medical related incident led me to not pursue football in college and actually picked up a bow, and I fell in love with that immediately. Really fell in love with bow hunting, going after these larger, higher caliber deer. I'm a family man. I have a wife and 2 kids, Lacey, Levi, and my wife, Savannah. They all love the outdoors as well. We hunt, we fish. My wife bow hunts, so that's something we get to share and kind of fight over who gets to go hunting sometimes. All jokes aside, it's incredible to have a family that's passionate about the same things, especially outdoors. For work, I am a part owner in the family business, Robb Construction Company. We build high-end custom homes and stay extremely busy with that. In addition to that, I help Lone Wolf Custom Gear on the side with lots of various tasks like product support or tech tip videos, some of the social media things you might see. Additionally, I help out at the volunteer fire department locally. We give 1 night a week and obviously respond to any calls that we can make it to, and really try to give back to my community where I can. Leading into the season, it was a pretty standard summer. Family trips, camping, the beach, any number of things like that. And tried to spare some time in September to go let some camera soak and make some mock scrapes to make a plan. I did have a super nice 8-pointer in the mid 140 class coming up into that scrape frequently, enough that I thought that he would be my number 1 target. As October came, the deer disappeared, and I suspect he went onto the other side of the property, which we do not have access to. I kept searching for that target buck, found a couple giants, and never really got enough intel to tell me which way to go, so I just kept looking.
nice shooting lanes. Coming from where I think they're coming from. Suppose over that way. Head to that. So we'll see. I'm hearing stuff.
As October came to an end, I started putting some of that historical data that I've built up over the past 3 seasons in the mountain together. I put a camera up and I got one card pull out of it. There was a lot of bucks in the area. I wasn't sure any of them were really the caliber that I wanted to hunt. But still there was a lot of good sign and pretty regular use of the area.
All right, so this is scouting well spent. This is a spot I used to put a lot of time in, but I think it was kind of getting overhunted a bit for the same reasons I was hunting it. But here's a very fresh scrape. I set a camera up right there. But
well, it's November 5th. It's the week of going to Illinois, so this will probably be my last hunt in Virginia before I go. So it's been a lot of prep going on. We're picking up another bike. Bunch of stuff going on, so not a whole lot of effort going into hunting Virginia right now, but I'm gonna put one more sit in.
all right, we've started our hike. I'm gonna go to my first spot. It's 3:30, so it gets dark in 2 hours. I'm gonna check this cam. It's super loud. That sucks. And that'll tell me where I'm gonna go.
Lo and behold, a bear actually ripped my camera off, which is not anything uncommon. Despite putting it up high and actually screwing it to the tree, there was nothing but screws and a piece of plastic left on the tree when I got there. So not to get discouraged, there was actually 6 or 7 fresh ground scrapes all around. So I knew that the bucks were in this area pretty good. As I was setting my stand, I started to hear something big and heavy come in. And I look over my shoulder, and lo and behold, here comes a bear. I don't typically mess with bears, but with this fresh memory of a bear just chewing my camera, I had revenge on my mind. I had to actually climb down and grab my bow, and when I climbed back up, he came in, he read the script, and he came right into 20-yard shooting lane.
So I just got set up not long ago. And, well, a bear has stolen my trail camera. Actually, just now while filming this, just found my camera. I see it, and that's right where that bear went. So that's funny. But also, the bear crossed through there, and I said, you know what? I've had enough of your crap. That's like 7 cameras in the past couple years. So, I smoked it. I see blood everywhere. See if I can't zoom in with this thing.
Gave it a few minutes to kind of cool down and sit down. And I would say probably 15 or 20 minutes later, as I looked up the ridge, I saw that nice white rack coming through the timber.
I just shot a nice buck. But it was not a good shot. I don't know what happened. So it's been a really eventful evening. I shot that bear. And then I had a nice stud 8-point buck come in here cruising the doe bedding and checking his scrapes. I shot him a little farther than I would typically like to. And after shooting the bear, I dropped my release. So I used my backup release. Didn't think that was a big deal. Well, it's a little more sensitive. And I pulled that shot. I know I hit him back, like way back. I'm just hoping I cut that artery. He only ran about 40 yards. And I think he either bedded down or he's still standing there.
Not a ton of cover, but I had a couple little bushes and brambles around me. And obviously it was enough. There's a scrape here and a scrape up there that I suspect he was coming into. Good old mountain buck. All right, well, that was not the best shot, but kind of a long track. We never gave up, and here he is. So this will be my first buck off of this mountain. Pretty decent mass, beautiful 8-pointer. Couldn't be more proud of him. What a day. Just want to thank God for today and being able to find this one for sure. Like I said, I set up because I knew that bucks should be cruising behind does and all, and I was in kind of a doe heavy area. Shot the bear, and yeah, I dropped my release and pulled out my backup release, and this guy came cruising in at about 35 yards and took a step as I was pulling off on my trigger there. So hit pretty far back, but nonetheless, here he is. So now we got a nice chore of getting him out.
I am the one they run from. Dead I lie and wait. I do not tremble, do not shake. Ice cold blood in my veins, yeah. The lone wolf is my name.
This is Andre D'Acquisto from Lone Wolf Custom Gear. I wanted to thank you for watching Whitetail Addictions and ask that you become one of our silent partners by hitting the YouTube subscribe button and following us on Facebook and Instagram.